Hey, how you doing? I want to show you here today how to kind of get your chemicals and everything started for your hot tub. It is first thing you want to do is get your tub heated up at least to above about 80 degrees or so, and then the first thing you want to mess with is the pH. You want to check the pH with the test strips, and these test strips go along in this little plastic container, and then they have it's a litmus test, and what that's going to do is it's going to show you some colors on here. You just put it in the water for about probably 3 or 4 seconds, and then hold it up to the thing, and it shows it's real red, and it's supposed to be in the orange area, 7.2 to 7.6. So what we're going to do is I start off with a very complicated measuring method, which is called eyeballing, and I try to put about probably a half a cup to 3/4 of a cup in there to start off with, and I always try to add it to right over here to the filter area. So I just kind of so added that to the filter area. That's going to help disperse the pH down around the hot tub. After you do that, what you want to do is you want to get your pH balanced first, and then after that you're gonna add some other chemicals to the spot. And this is an all natural water management system. And one of the things is this stuff Eco 1 that's called monthly. You're gonna put 1 jar of that in every month. And then when you add that, you'll add some of this powder first, 2 capfuls of this little powder that's called the Filter Boost. And you're not gonna put this stuff in though until after you have your pH pretty well balanced. Because what that's gonna do is it's gonna lock your pH in. And you're only going to have to mess with that pH basically every time you fill your hot tub up. So for instance, I added 3/4 of a cup. We're going to test it again tomorrow, right? If it's still a little bit on the high side, I'm going to add another maybe a half a cup. And so I don't want to add though more than maybe a cup and a half to 2 cups for a big tub. We know we're getting close at that point, so don't. I have people call me up and say, you know, we added almost a whole bottle of that stuff and it's still high. Well, you know, one of the things that high pH is you'll be an indication of is if you feel a gritty buildup on the inside of the spa shell that you can kind of scrape off with your fingernail, that's generally high pH, right? And so as long as we know we're getting it to the right, you know, in the right direction, we're going to be fine. So then after you get your pH balanced, you'll add 2 capfuls of this, and then you're going to add a bottle of this stuff basically about every month. It could be 45 days. What you'll notice is your water will start to get a little cloudy, or it might have a little bit of a lake water smell when you open up the cap, you know, when you open up the cover, that you can't get rid of with the one shot. Now the one shot, what you're going to do with this, it's little packets of dichlor, right? And all you're going to do is throw them in there like that, right? And that's going to melt. The plastic bag is biodegradable. It's going to melt, and it's going to give your water a nice shock of chlorine. If you had 4 or 5 people in your tub, you want to add 2, maybe even 3, you know, if you're in there for an hour or something. But if it's just yourself, just 1. You want to do that every time you get out of the tub. Just add 1 or 2 or 3 of those, but at least add 1 a week. The One Shock is a great product because you don't have to handle that chlorine. It gives you a nice shock to the tub, kills any bacteria, dissipates back down, so that when you get in the hot tub later, the next day or whatever, you're going to have probably about the same amount of chlorine that's in your tap water, maybe a slight bit more, but it's going to kill everything in there. This stuff is all natural. What it does is it helps to coagulate suspended particles in your tub and let it be taken out by the filter. One of the things about this stuff is that you'll noticeably see that your skin is softer after you get out of the hot tub. I mean, you'll be kind of feeling your arms going, wow, this is softer skin. But hopefully that helps, and don't hesitate to call us or Spa Services if you have any other questions. Thanks.